Greetings and thanks for watching before class. We have moved into Unit 3, looking at social patterns and trends. And one of the cool things we're going to be looking at this week, there's 2 lessons open, and this one is on demographics. So have a look, read through the content, what Canada will look like in 2063, looking at population trends in Canada and what that means and where we're mostly situated. Have a look there. Watch this video. It's very informative. It talks about the population pyramid and why we might not see workers in the workplace right now. And then have a look at this, interact with this activity here. So, for instance, clicking on immigration. Immigration into countries like Canada, we have low birth rates. So currently, immigration into Canada is an important part of keeping industry alive. So looking at demographics and how demographics and statistics can create change in a country. Then you're going to participate. You're going to choose one of the statistics that we've talked about in the class, and you're going to share some statistics, making sure you're using any of your citations for the statistics and any reflections that you have on those stats that you found. So what surprised you? What were some of the demographics that you looked at that you found interesting? Also, keep going down because you're going to see some interesting demographic conversation around millennial, Gen Z, and move over Gen Z. Here comes the Alpha Gen and how AI is shaping them, and Gen Z and the end of humanity. So have a look at these interesting videos because they kind of talk about how new generations can create social change themselves, and that includes because of the environment that they were raised in and are getting raised in. And then you're going to pop into the second activity, which is open, which is the world around you. So have a look and interact with this. So take a moment and brainstorm. If you were moving into an area, what would you want? So I would want low crime. Okay, pop in what you would want and then compare that criteria. So we are looking at the world around you. So looking at local areas. Gentrification. Read about this because we are seeing this, and it's a phenomenon that's right here in the Simcoe. Relocation. So understanding that when somebody is immigrating to Canada, this little checklist that you're creating just to move into a new neighborhood, somebody would also create to move into a new country. And then I really enjoy this assignment. It's called neighborhood comparison. You're going to pop into this Google Doc and you're going to look at different locations. You're going to compare 2 areas. It could be anything. It could be a rich area. It could be a poor area. It could be high crime, low crime, whatever it is. You're going to compare 2 properties and you're going to go on relator.ca to do this. And you're going to put the listing price, where it's located, and you're going to identify 3 demographic statistics that you see in this area. So I have this property here. Here's where the property is located, and if you scroll down here, you're going to start seeing some demographic information. Oops. Where is it located? There we go. So if we scroll down here, we're going to see demographic information. So if you click here, it's going to tell you a little bit about the neighborhood. You can grab stats from here, okay? And what are the characteristics of the neighborhood? It's quiet, amenities, there's restaurants close by or not. It's right on a scale. Education, so sorry, there's no education close to this area. So have a look at the demographics. Here's another area for statistics, okay? And look at population statistics, look at housing statistics. There's all sorts of information that this is going to give you beyond the price in the house. So I just wanted to show you that because I find sometimes my friends here don't know what to talk about for statistics. And then you're going to create a reflection using this content. So this is a fun way to look at different parts of, Canada or Ontario, wherever you want to look. Maybe there are 2 different provinces and comparing, doing a little neighborhood comparison and looking at the demographics and statistics around you. All right, enjoy this lesson, and I look forward to seeing what you produce.